All right, I'm recording. I'm sharing my screen. I think this way I can put it on the video. Here we are. That's not what I want, jeepers. Camera, that's what I want. Turning it around. Hello. Okay, I'm gonna do it, I think here. When I look at this, I like, it's on the hand, it's good, but when I'm working on the computer all day, that's probably not the best. Because it'll get all over everything. It does dry, and probably spreads less than like the bruises and stuff yesterday. But I'm gonna put it here, and I tend to put it like where there's a bone, where there would be meat. I think of this as like meat or a bone or whatever that's showing out. Sorry, there we go, glaring. So that's why I try to put it like somewhere like this or somewhere like this, somewhere where there's bone and meat underneath. I got a lot of meat, but you know. You're gonna have quite a bit of latex today. You want latex, you want your fuzz and your yarn. You want black. And you want blood. That's pretty much it for what we're working with for today. And of course, paintbrushes. I'm gonna course my mine in my lid, not on my pan. Okay. Use a paintbrush. This is probably gonna get thrown away at the end of the day because you're putting so much latex on it and you're not gonna be able to wash it out very good. So that's why you have several paintbrushes. So you can do that. All right, so we're gonna use it like glue. Know if I can. There we go. Say that bar at the bottom, the particulars was annoying. So you're gonna decide. This is weird because it's sort of backwards. I'm gonna decide where I want my fuzz and how much fuzz. You don't need a ton of fuzz. Like this is a lot. And then I'm gonna put my fuzz there. And then I'm gonna put some more of this on top. Not drip on my pants. This might be one that, this is so weird to do backwards. This is one that might be good to have a different shirt when you're not super concerned about. Sometimes I use my finger. Oopsie, which sucks because I am concerned about this shirt, so be careful. I can put a pink shirt on, I guess. It's drippy. Using your fingers as it starts to dry can be an issue. Ugh, I need paper towel. If I was doing this here, I'd be looking down and it wouldn't be as big of an issue. But doing on the camera is an issue. It's sort of like glue. So I'm gonna go back to this. This will harden the top of this a little bit. Oh, sorry. Oh, technology. I would much rather you guys were here. I don't have to deal with this technology crap. I don't think I told you guys. I thought I was teaching all hybrid here next term, but I found out that they need me to do one virtual. So I'm gonna have one virtual photo and two here. It's pretty sad. But hey, whatever. All right. I think I'm gonna look at my mirror. Put a little bit more on top. Sorry, I wonder if I can do like this. Ooh, this might work. Okay. I'm gonna press some of this down a little bit because I don't want it sticking way up in the air. All right. So, got a big goo, and it will smush a little bit more, so don't worry about that. Then I'm gonna start to pull out threads. So, the idea is to work them around kind of like veins. Let me do this again. Hey, how are you?
Good, thank you. I didn't know if you were online.
Oh, we are, but that's okay. Come on in. I would say the more the merrier, but we're not allowed to say that. I'm gonna put it on here so that it goes like into my face. So I'm gonna go a little bit on the white. And it gets pretty gooey. This is weird because I'm running out of hands. Okay, sorry. You gotta get the edges to stick. Not to me. Well, to me, but not my finger. Okay. There we go. You're welcome.
You need a model for those makeup things. No.
Okay, anytime. I'm doing it all week long. You guys have these sucky brushes because we're going to be throwing them away, just so you know. The wetter you get this, the more it'll string out, which is good.
Are we just supposed to wet it with water or?
No, this is the latex I'm using. Good question. Oops, sorry, I'm leaning out of your picture. Tell me. Oh, I lost you. You should put it on video, and I could just video it. So here's a little one I'm going to use. Not enough hands again. Hold on. I'm basically just going to work my way around this by adding to the edges. And then doing a layer on top that will make it stringier. I don't think I did that one quite close enough. I should have some here because I don't want to see so much skin. Lindsay's getting kicked out. Is that what that said? Lindsay, my hands are full, girl. I think that's what it said, but I don't know 100%. You can see like right here where it's starting to dry. I might want some more veins that come this way, but we'll see. All right. Hard to see when I get around the corner of my face. I'm going to work right here. So I'm going to put a layer. Sorry. Put a layer underneath. I don't want that one to go right there. I want it to come down. Like a vein. Hold on, I'm gonna use my finger again and not drip on myself, I hope. Okay. Just wanted to get it smooshed on there a little bit more before I tweak with it. Again, the more veins, the better. In my opinion, I don't know what this goober is right here, but we'll go with it. It's gross. Could be a latex ball. I don't know. Make sure you get your edges down because that's where it's going to peel up first. You don't want that to happen. I'm going to flick that out so I get vein off of that. Sometimes I use my edge to pull it around. Sometimes I cut it without cutting myself. Because then I can get two veins. Stupid camera. I don't think it cut. Hold on. These scissors suck. Get some better scissors. I'm still gonna cut myself. I could use my X-Acto right here. Being stubborn, I want to. Grr. All right, Giovanni. That red cup over there, there's an X-Acto in that box right there. Grab it. I'm gonna not chop off my neck, but see the X-Acto blade? The knife, grab it out, bring it here. Thank you, sir. Okay. There we go. Now I got two. Anyways, work your way around. I have what? Yeah, that's all you need. That and the fuzz, and then you just shred it. See how she's shredding it? You just gotta shred it. Okay, working my way around this. They're shredding here while watching, so you haven't shredded, you need to shred. Okay. I mean, that's in there backwards. This is drying on there, so I need to pick some off. I don't want to run out of. It picks off pretty easy. There. Now it should work better. All right, I might use my finger to try to dab that big blob. Sure. Yeah. These strands that come off are awesome because those are the ones that'll turn into veins. So, finger got stuck to my lid. Just dumped it. Ugh. Using it from the table first. Don't cut your neck with an X-Acto, but. All right, I think I'm gonna do a smidgen bit more at the top. And this is like, look, it's a super wispy fuzz. And I'm gonna put it up through here. Especially because that's the face area. So those will turn into veins. Like, put them in there like that. Without my finger sticking and pulling them back off. There we go. Stuck to my fingers, hold on. Once this dries, you can use your not toothpick, your Q-tip. Your Q-tip or a paintbrush. And it's starting to dry over here. So I'm going to go ahead and show you how to do that. So you're going to use your black. I'm looking for my tubs of paint, and I don't have them because they're in the little box. So I'm going to use black and maybe some red. I think I'm going to use the paintbrush. And, probably. Probably not, but I would still shred it because you don't want to have it half done and then need to shred. So I'm going to tap in here. And then I'm going to try to do this in the areas that would be deeper. Okay. So you would pick some areas that, like in these crevices, like along the edges, those, you know, are going to be deeper. So you're basically putting it in shadow. It's hard to do as I get around the corner. Hey, what's going on? Hey. I'm gonna pick a few spots in here that I'm just gonna kind of blob on a little bit of black as well. All right, so that's it for that one for now. I can put in a little bit of red as well. I'm gonna use my sponge, I think, for the red. What's really gonna make it pop is the blood. because it makes it wet and gross. I am going to dab on some of this. Yesterday was pretty subtle. Today, not so subtle. Because if you had a thing like this, it's not going to be only on the spot. It's going to kind of come out a little bit too. So sometimes I'll do a bruise or at least a little bit of purple. At least a little bit of purple and blue in a couple areas, and then a little bit of green and yellow in a couple areas. I'll probably do that after. Because again, it's not only on that area. So here's where it gets cool. All right. I'm going to, you guys have it in a tub. I don't have it in a tub. Ooh, I'm going to put it in my Thursday salad so I can goob it on there. It's pretty gross. Some of it's like really runny, and some of it's like the blood, and some of it's like, I don't know, they got different thicknesses of blood. They got vampire blood, and they got fake blood, and blood. So it was a challenge finding the blood I wanted. So now it's about goobing in. You guys should all, whoa, not staying on my thing. Ah! It's all right, whoa. Okay. That's what's gonna make it cold and wet and looking super gross. You're gonna be kind of liberal with the blood. If you run out, I'm sorry, you're gonna have to go buy some. You got it at the Dollar Tree. Well, maybe not now. They have it at Walmart. It is cheap. It's kind of, see how I'm saying like it falls off my thing. So hold on. I'm trying to get some goobed on there. There we go. It's running away. Ooh. And again, like I usually like bring a little bit of blood out as well. So like I'll dab it out here some. Sometimes I'll do like, I mean, it's kind of whatever. You're basically just creating. If you want to create while I'm creating, have at it. But you get the idea. Okay, and now it's just a matter of making it look more real. So those black spots need to have some blood on them. For sure. But keeping this wet and gooey is what's going to make it look awesome. So you're starting by gluing on the white. Use my finger. Gluing on the white. 9 times faster, but it stains your finger. So glue on the white. And then start doing veiny stuff around it. So I usually put like the clump nearest it, and then I let it vein out from that. Nope. So I'm going to finish up. If you guys want to work, you are more than welcome to work. If you have questions, holler. I'm going to get rid of, I don't want those black spots to look like spots. I want them to blend in a smidge. Now it looks kind of polka dotty. So I'm gonna have to get out my, my thing again. And some red. Some red. Not quite so polka dotty. You do not have to do this on your face. Just find a good spot. But my theory is go big or go home. Ready to do it? It's really just shredding. Those of you that are overwhelmed, it's 3 parts. Glue on the white, then put some red around and kind of streak it out into veins. This is not my favorite one I've ever done. Let's put it that way. It should be a little bit more veiny, but whatever. And then start to glue on top. So 3 steps, really. The white gets gunked on with latex on top. Then the red starts to go out from it and gets gunked on top. And then you go in with the paint and the blood. Okay. So that's the hand one. See how it's veiny? I like that better. I didn't get very veiny this time. It's my one from a couple years ago. Maybe don't like, I think I got a little streakier with the black on that one, and I think I like that better. So it looks really red right now, but it'll darken. All right. That's it. If you have questions, reach out. I'm going to put this recording. It'll go on the Teams thing, and then I will put it on the Canvas under the Goo tab. I did that with the ones from yesterday as well. So bruises, scrapes, and scars, the video from yesterday is on there. So if you missed yesterday, you can go on there and watch that or holler with questions or whatever. Like there was something else I was going to say. I'm not sure. Check your email, make sure you get signed up or your parent gets signed up for conferences on Friday. I will be here all day, so I'll be working and making this good for second semester or second term. So I'll just do the conferences from here. So, all right, let me look and see if there's anything in the chat. Parker, you did not sign up to do this, so I didn't bring you any stuff. Yeah, of course. I didn't bring you any stuff, bud, so this is not one of the things you chose to do, but if you want to do it on your own, you are more than welcome. All right, let me see if there's anything else in the chat. Whoa, chat's long, hold on. I'm gonna get to where I can see. For today. Okay. No, just Parker. No questions? Okay, tomorrow is cuts and holes. Is that what it says on the board? Cuts and holes? Cuts and holes. Yep, cuts and holes. So that'll be like, holes. There's examples on the thing. I don't know if I have a good cut example. There might be one in this flip book. Let me look real quick. Oh, that's their cut. That's a cut. I got some burns in here that's kind of gross. The gunshot wound. And Thursday will be protruding objects, which is my favorite because you get to go crazy and do whatever you want. So, all right. Have an awesome day. I'm going to probably put some bruise around this a little bit. Be careful if you're going to use like a yellow or a green or whatever, because it's going to want to stick to the latex texture, and you don't want those weird lines of it like solid yellow or solid purple or solid green or whatever. It'll look weird. So you got to kind of, there's a balance there between getting close enough to it and not getting those weird lines. Yeah, I got to do some work here. I'm going to finish it up if I'm going to wear it all day. So have an awesome day. If you got questions, reach out, okay? You can hang out if you want, but I'm going to turn it back so I can see myself and finish. Yes, I want to pick up my algebra book from school. You know when they close. I think they're typically here till like 3:30-ish. Okay. Oops. There we go. All right. You're welcome. You guys can go if you want. Bye, Ergie. Otherwise, I'm going to finish this up. So if you want to watch me finish it, you can. I'm just going to switch it over to sharing. So you can go or not. Go work on your own. Make it awesome. I can't wait to see pictures. Oh, that's what it was. Take pictures and stick them in for the assignments. Okay. I need to be able to grade the work, and if I don't see you, which if we were here, I would see you. It's supposed to look disgusting. If I don't, I mean, because we're not here, then I can't grade you. So I mean, I don't know what it looks like. So you got to make sure that you guys take pictures, okay? All right. All right, I'm going to continue. Clock is making me angry. It looks poopy. Bonnie, put your phone away, dude. Get to work. teeth fit on my phone as I can in the mirror. Did you guys get mirrors or you're doing it on your hand so you're good? Yeah, cool. Use up the rest of my blood. Okay. Help with what? Yep, because it's gonna work kind of like glue. Oh, shredding. You can shred while watching. Shreds don't take no eyeball. It's all good. All right. Oops, sorry. Yep. I have a Mary Kay meeting tonight. This is a different group that hasn't seen me do this before, so this will be interesting. My last group knows that I do this, but this group does not. Well, that's gonna be fun. After that, then you're gonna put some of your shred stuff around there. So if you have like kind of a clump at one end and it kind of wisps off at the other end, you're gonna put the clumpy end nearest your white and let the wisps kind of wisp away from your white. Does that make sense? Yep. Just some to try to hold it down. That's kind of where I was using my finger because it helps hold it down. Oops, touched my screen. Hi.
Put down the liquid, yeah. On the right.
Oh, you put the, okay. So that was, should have went around it, but I think it'll be okay. Let's look at it for a second. Well, that's too much. We'll just kind of, because like, see how it kind of can spread out? So I think that that's still fine. So then just work some around it because, I mean, there can be holes in it. Part of it can go over it. Why not, right? If you think about the meat that's inside of you, oh yeah, there's veins over everything, right? It's all good. Probably. I have my glasses off. I can't see. Okay, sounds good. Just literally it's to hold it on so it doesn't buzz out all day. Yep. Just around the outside edges. Okay. Different in my phone than it does in your. There's really not a huge right or wrong here, as long as you can make it look gross. That's the goal. Grossness. It's fun to gross people out. No, you're good. Just keep playing with it. Sort of like painting. Now you can paint over a painting. Well, same thing here. I don't do cute Halloween and I don't do sexy Halloween. I do gross Halloween. That's how I roll. I haven't dressed up in a couple of years. It's not that I don't like to. It's just, for one, there's really nowhere to go this year. I know, it's really weird. And so like even on trick or treat night, I won't see anybody. You know what I mean? Because the way I'm doing my house is I decorated, but I built this giant spider web. I'm gonna hang over my front door, like out front, like, and I made suckers with like little spider legs on them that I can hang on it. So then they're just gonna pick one off. So I don't. So I don't need to, I mean, it's socially distanced and I'm not touching anything and they're only touching their own, you know what I mean? Like, because you just pick one up. It's not like you got to touch a bucket of anything or whatever. So I won't even get to see anybody this year. So I'm like, kind of what's the point? If that makes sense. So for the past few years, we've done this the week of. So I've had that like something on. But other than that, I haven't really done anything in a couple of years. The last one I did came up in my news feed, or not my news feed, but you know how it comes up in your memories or whatever on Facebook. The last one I did came up in my memories this morning. Me and my husband went as twins. So I made myself look like him. So that was it was kind of amusing. I gave myself a big mustache and we wore the same jersey and like they had the hat, we had the sunglasses that looked similar and yeah. So, all right. I think I'm done. I'm still recording now, so I probably should stop recording. Super messy. I'm gonna come around and see how you guys are doing.